Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another anti-haul video. The last one went very well and I've gotten mixed reviews from it, but it was a lot of subjective stuff and just like my personal opinion of what I'm not buying. If it offended anybody, I'm sorry, but this is just my personal opinion. Obviously everybody's entitled to their own. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and do my second anti-haul video, and this one today is going to be on the gimmicky stuff that is out there that I am definitely not going to buy, and we're going to go over the reasons why here today right now. If you want to see what I'm not buying, go ahead and just keep on watching. So the first thing on the list of things I'm not buying because it's too gimmicky and I've seen reviews on it and no good will ever come of this product. I'm sorry, it's just not worth the money. I believe it's $70 it retails for. I will make sure that I write all of the amounts of money and everything, like retail price for everything, down in the down bar below. But today I am talking about this guy. This is the spin brush. They say that it's a new spin on beauty, and what it is essentially is a rotating base with different brush heads that you can put on top. It's kind of like a mechanical toothbrush, but for your foundation, blush, and contour. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. The individual actual brush heads are like 30 bucks a piece. The base itself with one brush head or toothbrush heads is like 70, and it rotates. I just don't understand this. I've seen reviews on different brushes, using different brush heads for your foundation and for your blush and things like that. I didn't know it was so hard to do this. Are we that lazy nowadays that we can't like buff our own makeup into our face? Like, come on, you're just gonna sit there and let it spin? Plus the fact that like, I would be afraid that it's going to get caught in my hair. I'd be afraid that it's going to like pull one of my eyebrows, like eyebrow hairs off or something. I don't want some mechanical machine, you know, buffing my makeup in when I can do a better job with an artiste brush that just kind of glides all the way through, or using a kabuki brush that are from every brand ever and just buff it on. It is ridiculous. I can't understand why they would even think that this would be a thing. I'm not doing it and I'm not going to buy it. This leads us into the next fad or the next gimmicky product that again I'm not going to be buying. This is a 4G dimensional vibrating artist auto makeup brush. It's the same thing. It's a vibrating makeup brush. It's supposedly claiming that it's going to give you a more flawless, more airbrush finish with this vibration of this particular brush. Again, you can get the same look with a kabuki brush. You can get the same look with one of the beautiful artiste brushes. Even one of the $2 dupes for the artiste brushes that you can get on AliExpress or eBay would do, you know, the same thing. I think this is ridiculous. I think they're just trying to, you know, flood the market with all of this gimmicky stuff so that, you know, you can again spend all your hard-earned money on things that really don't matter and that you do not need, and you probably will use twice and throw into your drawer and never use again. It's not worth it, and I'm not going to buy it. Moving on from foundation, blush, and contour, let's talk about eyebrows for a minute. Did you hear him sneeze? So let's go ahead and talk about just a little bit about eyebrows. There are eyebrow pencils, powders, gels, everything in the world that you can buy. Why the hell would you buy a brow stamp? It makes no sense. I'm talking about this product. I saw a review of this on Tati's channel and I saw the epic fail that was the eyebrow stamp. I'm sorry, but if you don't have eyebrows, I mean, for the most part, you've probably learned how to stencil them on, and they do have the stencils that you can buy from like Anastasia Beverly Hills, and they've got little kits that you can buy that are actually stencils, not a press-on stamp for your eyes. If you've seen this, it looks like a comma right above your eye, like literally. Who wants a comma for an eyebrow? No one. No one. It does not look cute. It is not flattering. It is really, really unfortunate that people are actually buying this. Hopefully they're not spending a whole lot of money. This brow stamp is an epic fail, and again, I'm not gonna buy it. Since we're talking about brows, let's talk about some eyeliner too. This eyeliner stamp that looks like this. This eyeliner stamp is, it looks like a check mark. So what you do essentially is take it and dip it into a gel product and then stamp it on your eye so that you can get that beautiful wing liner. Whenever you do it, it's uneven. It's not like you're stamping it onto a flat surface. You're stamping it onto your eye. Are you kidding? You're sitting there and trying to pull it taut and like stamp on your eyeliner. No, I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. Again, it's just like the brows. It looks like a comma and it looks like a little check mark. It's never gonna fly. It's never gonna work. It's completely gimmicky, and it's not something I'm ever gonna invest my money in. I'm never going to take my hard-earned money and pay for a stamp for my face. Who does that? I don't understand it. I have seen reviews on it and it does not work ever. It doesn't. You end up having to touch up everything or, you know, take it off and start all over again. Just spend a little time practicing on doing your eyeliner yourself, and you probably will get a better result than having to, you know, try to cut corners by stamping it on your face. I'm sorry, it's ridiculous. So the next gimmicky thing we're going to be talking about today is the press-on eyeshadow. Oh God. So this came out when I was in middle school. I remember vividly having girls come to school with like cheetah print or zebra print or some ridiculous print on their eyes because they're doing press-on eyeshadow that's like temporary tattoos on their eyeballs. I'm sorry. I'm not 15. I'm not a person that, you know, it only takes 2 to 3 minutes, you know, to blend. It doesn't take that long to blend some eyeshadow, especially if you're only using one color. I think that it is gimmicky. I think that it's not worth the money, however much it is, which I will go ahead and put up here so you guys can see it. I think it's absolutely ridiculous, and for the most part, if you're able to press it on and pull it off and then that's it, you're done, you end up having to do more work once it's on than just doing it yourself the right way to begin with. It just makes no sense to me. If you're going to a 80s like party and it's, you know, Halloween or something, that's great. I would totally, you know, think about maybe using one of these if I wanted like a zebra print or something crazy. But if you're going to be putting this on daily, you know, and wearing it to work, it's a little ridiculous, and I think that you are not that lazy that you can't just do your own makeup. Like, come on, we're adults. And even girls that are starting off with makeup, this is ridiculous. This is just setting them up for failure, I'm just saying. Give them a little bit of, give them a couple brushes, give them a couple basic colors and let them, you know, kind of play around. Don't give them press-on shadows that look like animal zebra prints and let them go out and prowl, and it's not worth your money. And lastly, the last thing I'm going to talk about today in this particular gimmicky what I'm not going to buy video is the makeup brush egg cleaner thing. It looks like this. So this is a higher end product that goes for quite a bit of money, and I think it's absolutely ridiculous. This is something that I have seen reviews on, and it is a brush shredder. It is not something that's going to clean your brushes. It's not something, well, it does clean your brushes, but it's going to destroy them in the process. You can put in several different kinds of brushes. You can put in blending brushes like this. You can put in big fluffy brushes like this. You can put in, you know, little stipple brushes like this. You can put in all these brushes and you put them upside down, and then they have like a plasticky ridged part that goes on the very bottom that it like scrubs it up against, and it goes like this. It's like a washing machine for your brushes. It's absolutely ridiculous, and when they come out frayed. They look like they've been put in a dryer and just like, you know, totally just destroyed. So if you want to take your hard-earned money and spend your hard-earned money on some amazing brushes and then put them in this thing and have them get shredded, be my guest. It does not work. It's not something I'm ever going to buy. I take my makeup brushes very seriously because I spend a lot of money on high quality brushes with really good fibers. So because I'm spending the money on good fibers and, synthetic fibers that I want to last. There's no way in hell that I'm going to put it in a automatic dishwasher for my brushes. I'm not doing it. And I don't think you guys should either, because you should really take into consideration how good your brushes are and take good care of them and wash them manually, because honestly, there are so many other products out there that are going to be better for your brushes than this thing. The Cinema Secrets is awesome for in between, going in with a little bit of baby soap or, soft soap or something like that that's antibacterial for your brushes is wonderful. Any kind of brush cleaner with very low alcohol is going to be very good for your brushes. But make sure that you take care of them and don't put them in this thing, because this thing is just going to destroy them. I'm letting you know that now. So I'm not going to spend my money on it. I don't think you guys should either. Protect your investment for sure. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. I do have another anti-haul coming probably in the next couple of weeks. Let me know what you want to see. I have a couple of things up on deck, and keep your eyes peeled for that. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button right here. I really appreciate it, and I want you guys to be part of the Am fam and stick around and see the rest of my videos. I'm also on Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and I will link all the links down below for you. If you have any comments or anything, I'd love to hear them, because I'd love to write you guys back. Please let me know if there's something you want to see, and I will see you guys in the next video. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.